What's up, just a friend? What's up, gaming master? Pie man? Also, I underestimated how much water is in this world. What's up? Or sorry, this section. What's up, Logan? NBL? Noodles? Boop? What's up? Yeah, I underestimated how much water is actually in this section, to be honest with you. It's not crazy, but it's more than I anticipated. What's up, Flamesword? It's still not even close, like, it's not even close. What's up, Cabbage? What's up, McKinnis? Also, what do you guys think of the time lapse? I mean, sorry, not time lapse, the montage, the 50% video. I knew I should have just cut it down to 150. You know what's funny thing? That's actually, it's really funny. I know exactly where people stopped, like to a T. It's like right after I flew across the section, which is really funny. Honestly, I didn't want to make that video too short though. I should have probably just kept it to 150 though. What's up, Ramen? Fernie? Fazbear King? What's up, Chibi? Give me a second. I can't believe how many views that video's getting actually, that 50%. It's kind of crazy. I think the reason why it's actually getting a lot of views. What's up, Ash? The reason it's getting so many views is because of the people who watched my old videos, like the 17 million and the 20 the montage, the 17 million montage and the 20 million is yeah. All of those people that watched it are probably getting that recommended to them or something. What's up? This is fine. Potentially. I'm not too sure about that though. It's kind of hard for me to say. Yeah, I tried to make it look a little bit better. I'm trying to drown out the sound in the background, but it's not too difficult for me to do. And I'm just gonna mention that uh what is it? Yeah, I should have just kept it to 150 length. I should have. Whatever. Should I just edit it down to like 2 minutes or something like that? And just reload it or re-upload it? Like don't worry, I'll keep the everything else, all the edits and stuff like that, which that took a while, trust me on that, especially since I've actually gotten pretty good at editing, not gonna lie, with all the transitions and text and fonts and stuff like that. I've gotten pretty good at it, not gonna lie. Um, Especially compared to what I used to. My god, the difference. It wasn't, no, flamethrower, not the time lapse, the 50% video. Not the time lapse. I'm not talking about the time lapse. I'm talking about the video. The 50% video, because the audience attention was at 149 or 150, which is exactly the ending of the showcase of the section, which I may just cut it down just a little bit. So it just shows that, and that's it. I'll redo the Patreon thing. I could do an update video on the Patreons actually. But yeah. Instead of showcasing it all in the showcase video, I shouldn't do that, to be honest. Like, I'll keep most of it. I'll keep the ending, obviously the credits. I don't know, I just thought it was credits. It's kind of weird. But yeah. But yeah. It's probably what I'm gonna do. Even though obviously I'll lose the viewers, you lose those amount of views, but I may just keep that and then just it may be in my interest to do that, to be honest. That's what that's what I should do for every update video actually. Just see where the audience retention is, and then I'll just edit it down to that, just so it's um because like I know exactly to a T where people cut the video. It's kind of funny. It's like I make sense though, to be honest. Now the one video I'm gonna make pretty long. I don't honestly care how big the audience retention is. I'm gonna make the 100% video. About as insane as it gets, to be honest, if I have to. What's up, Alyssa? Oh, what am I doing? I'm not even looking. Also, I think I lost a sponge. To be fair, I've lost a couple since that weird glitch that happened. What's up, Edward? Edard? Sir Edard? Is that how you say that? Like guard? Or is it something completely different? Because I want to see what happens if I get a high retention rate on my videos. What's up, Shane and RC? I just want to see what happens, honestly, because I know if I do that, I shouldn't have made that mistake. Actually, I shouldn't have made that video so long. Oh well, I'll be fine for now. Although there, I was wondering where the sponges were. For some reason, I started it. I'm not even gonna question that. Actually, why I started a new section. Whatever. Good thing they're dry, which is funny. Maybe I should do it that way. Actually, that would be interesting. I may have just thought about a weird, amazing method of doing this. I want to try it. Let's see if it works. Oh god, what is happening to my stream? My bitrate is like dying. Sorry, not bitrate. Actually, my bitrate has been doing very good recently, but my dropped frames say otherwise. Yeah, I know. I noticed that. I was very surprised to see Scenic on the video. I actually replied to him as well. Can you guys hear anything in terms of audio? Never mind. I forgot I have to update it. Never mind. What's up, Brayden? Nothing helps sponges break faster. At least not in this update. Besides haste 2. There's a reason I got a haste beacon. Okay, good to know. Give me a second. There we go. I thought it updated, but apparently I thought I needed to update it, but apparently not. Dude, this bitrate is insane. Sorry, not bitrate. The drop frame is absolutely insane right now. It's like having a stroke, basically. And then it just dies. And then comes back later. What's up, boneless pizza 25? I was wondering about this, what this was. Also, it's efficiency 5, not 4. I see why this took a little while. I actually didn't even see your comment for some reason. I thought it was some weird like spam post you were doing, not gonna lie though. Like you literally just entered with a story about the Infinity Stones. I don't know, to be honest with you. That seems like a pretty tough decision to make. I think it really depends on if you want the money or not, to be honest. Yeah, it's pretty much, I think it's really based off what you want, which I know. I really don't know, actually. You know, actually, you know what? Speaking of Thanos reference, I was actually thinking about putting the Thanos snap in the video. I was really considering doing it. I actually forgot though, as well. Like I was thinking about making some kind of weird like transition, like weird edit, like just at the very beginning of the video. It's like, no, I don't really know. I don't have the footage to do that. I was kind of thinking about that as well. Like that would be so difficult to plan. Can you imagine planning something like that? That many years, like 2 years later? That would be ridiculous and really difficult. It's on peaceful. What's up, Sharky? You can't get updates don't happen anymore on PS4. At least not on the Legacy Edition, that is. What's up, AS7? Oh, wrong sponge. I am not going to organize my storage system. I may have to build a new storage system actually. Because that other one is so laggy. Well, I'm going to expand on the one I have right now. So at the moment, not really. I mean, it is organized, but it's just... Also, why are you assuming it's not organized? Because it is organized. At least 99% of it is organized. What's up, SPC? I mean, you can give me money. I mean, it's kind of your choice. If you want to or not. Water. Thank God I got some water earlier. What's up, Austin Brown? I'm not too sure what you're saying, boneless pizza. Like, I really don't know what you're actually talking about. I do have a storage system. I'm gonna have to do the layout a little bit different than the original one. What's up, Ivan? Alright, I think this is the last of like the big sections. I think after this, all of the ocean will be, I may actually be able to clear this ocean by tonight, to be honest with you. What's up, totally not a piece of cheese? What's up, clear as ash? What's up, Rafi? That was a weird noise I just made when I said your name. I don't know why I just said it, but whatever. Isn't it? Isn't it just 3? 3 times 3 is 9, 9 plus 4 is 13? Doing pretty well, cheese. So I'm gonna just call you, I'm gonna call you cheese. What's up, Messy Bean? What do you mean, who? I said 3. The answer was 3. I don't know where you said wrong from. I don't know where you got that from. It's like I said the answer was 3. I only actually explicitly stated one answer. Unless you heard me mumbling, which you probably did, but... Oh, okay, to organize building a new one. I definitely have to agree with you in some capacity, to be honest with you. $195 out of 5,000. 904. That's pretty cool. That's a lot of ancient debris. Oh, okay. I was like, I was about to say, I was like, nobody actually answered you though. Nobody answered you, at least not that I thought of. Did they? I don't think anybody actually answered you though. No, nobody actually gave a proper answer. I don't know what you were saying wrong to then. Also, I know I sounded mad there. I was just trying to get as many words as possible out in one sentence. I was basically just speaking absolutely insanely quick, trying to get as many words out as possible. I wonder if Sword King knows. I want to go to one of his streams and tell him that I'm at 50% just to keep him updated. You're dyeing your hair. I didn't even read that comment. You're dyeing your hair hot pink. That's definitely interesting. Alright, I think everything after this should get easier. I think I'm done with the difficult sections. I could actually finish this within like 2 hours or so. Maybe. The outer edges are a lot as well, like those outer edges on the edge of the map. The corner of the map. Yeah, that's gonna be very difficult. Also, I know some people are worried this project's gonna take another like 3 years. If you really think about it though, think about how fast, look at the dates for the first 25%, and then look at the dates for the second 25%, and you'll see what I mean by I'm gonna be able to finish this very quickly. It took me 13 months compared to 19 months to finish the first quarter, or something like that. Something like that. It was like December 2019 or winter 2017 to June 15th, 2019, which is insane. That's a huge gap just to get to 25%. The other 25% only took 13 months, and I actually took a whole month break at one point during that time, so if you really want to put it in perspective. I did actually take quite a few breaks during the first quarter, so I mean, it wasn't that slow. It was just quite significantly slower than the first quarter. This one, if I don't take a break, which I'm not sure if I will, for this first half. I will probably I could finish this at least this first quarter in a year. Honestly, one of the bigger reasons I do have a video on this, but one of the main reasons is because of I do like mining, or I do like large projects. I didn't realize how much I love large projects until I started this project, to be honest with you. I guess another reason is because a person named Sword King 090 or 090 started this project back in 2012, and he took a 10-month break. At a certain point he was only like 10% done, so I decided to step up to the plate and do it myself. And one other group has done this. Actually, 2 groups have done this or tried this, I think. And Toycat made a video on how long it would take to destroy the entire world. So this project technically has some form of relevancy. I want to make this project as relevant as possible, though, to be honest. What's up, Aspen Bloom? Well, Shane, technically, the second quarter actually took longer. Sorry, it took, think about this, literally almost the entire section was covered in water. Like, that entire quarter was covered in water. That took 6 months or 5 months shorter than the first section, which was covered in land. Just to put in perspective how slow it's going. The land section took 17 months, I think, or 18 months. And the second quarter took 13. And it was mostly water. And this second quarter is mainly land, so I could get the second quarter at least done within, what, like 10 months? Shears do not help with this project. You'll be good, Messy Bean. Just honestly, I think most people really need to start doing this when it comes to big stuff like this or huge tasks. Just see how long it's gonna take to get done. Like, that's literally it. Like, plot a course, basically. Take like netherite blocks. So if you're at 5 out of 164 netherite blocks of netherite, I don't know, do like what, 10 blocks a day, or however much. Like, set a goal, something like that, and then just replicate that daily, and you'll be fine. Or at least set a monthly goal. You don't even have to set a daily goal. Set some kind of weird goal. Even for me, I don't even really set any goals. I've just been consistent enough to hit around 1,000,000 blocks per month out of all of these breaks and stuff like that. I'm still averaging about 1,000,000 blocks per month, which is pretty crazy, really thinking about it for a second. Like, I'm pretty inconsistent to a degree, at least. But yeah. What's up, Mario? What's up, Jaden? Like, to put in perspective, so I think for something like that, just for building something, I would just do a piece of it per day. Like finish a section of a build, and then just do that section, and then just keep doing the section, and then just keep making progress, pretty much. For some people, it's about milestones, but for me, at least for me, it's about progress. Some types aren't like that, to be honest. What's up, Alexander? What's up, Land of Mushrooms? Like, just to put in perspective, I've planned pretty much this entire project from the quarter of the world, the first quarter. I've planned from there all the way to the end of this project. I know exactly how much to do to get this project done. Absolutely. I don't know how long it's gonna take. I have a good rough estimate, but I'm gonna guess around a year and a half, or closer to 2 years. Year and a half between that time to do this project. Well, welcome, Jaden. This would be painful in Pocket Edition, to be honest. You could do it. Somebody said they destroyed an entire old size world on Pocket Edition. That would be interesting. Even though technically nobody's done it. He never actually had proof of doing it, so I'm still not really going to count that, to be honest. Just even the smallest proof would have helped. Anything. Like, it could be like a small screenshot. It would be a lot easier to have proof of it. Dude, your phone screen would get so warm though from rubbing your fingers across the screen constantly because of the friction. Why did I just go this way? Wait a minute, what? I'm so confused. Nice, thanks Rafi. Yeah, I definitely put some time into it, not gonna lie. A lot of pain, because I actually had to redo the video. I didn't have to do it once, I had to do a video twice. I don't really know. I'm thinking about doing a server project, but I still may just scrap that, to be honest. Wow, that was absolutely perfect. It won't be that hard. I just gotta build a platform at the bottom. It'll probably be the easiest dimension, actually. Out of 3 of them. The hardest dimension, in terms of difficulty, I think the Nether is gonna be the most difficult, but the overworld is gonna be the most taxing on my willpower, to be honest. Especially since I have to coast this project. I literally have to coast the overworld, which is really saying something, to be honest. By coasting, I mean like I can't put in all effort possible. I mean, I technically could if I had nothing else going for me, or like if I had nothing else to do, or anything like that. then I possibly could, but I would honestly, I need to save that type of power until the end of the project. Like Kilo did actually, he did the same thing. Kilo actually wasn't actually trying that hard until the final ending of the project, which makes sense to be honest. I'm kind of the same way. Actually, I am the same way. I know somebody's already mined the hole and it's called Pippin. It's the same end too, which at least I know how long it's gonna take for me to mine the end because somebody's already done it for me, which is funny. It's like I know how long that's gonna take at least. It's probably gonna take what, like 2 months? The time lapse took around 2 or so. 2 or so months. So I think estimating, I think it's gonna be 2.5 years for all 3 dimensions. Closer to 3 years probably. Because the nether's gonna be a little while. I really don't know how long the nether's gonna take though. Yeah, this is a lot of XP. I've had over 215 levels at one point. That was insane. I really don't know how long it's gonna be though. So like 1.5 years. No, I know I can mine the. I know I could. Like I know the nether really isn't gonna take too long. I just don't know how long it's going to take because of the lava. This project, you can plot a course. At least plot a course on this project. It's a little bit more jank, a little jankier on the nether because of the way the nether's built. I'm expecting the nether to take around 6 months. I think at best this project could take 2 years and 26 months probably. 2 years and 2 months. I think that's at best. I would think. That's pretty quick actually if you think about it. Also, people were saying that I don't need, so what's up Nick? That I don't need beacons. I'm actually gonna grab beacons. I'm gonna do it for speed. I need beacons. I need speed. Can you imagine speed 2 with insta-mining in the nether? I can't even like comprehend how fast that's gonna be. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to control that. I can barely even control normal insta-mining. Even though insta-mining is slightly faster in the nether, which makes a huge difference after a while. The end isn't going to take that long. The end is going to take around 145 hours, just like Pippin did. I basically have a good measurement on how long that's going to take. It's going to be a lot slower. It's going to be a little bit more boring, to be honest with you. To do that project, I can't go quick, but oh well. Which I think I can clear 2 months. I can probably clear that in like 2 months. Probably a little bit less. Which by that point, I don't know how big my fan base is gonna get by that point. You really don't know. Like these streams could be completely different by that point. Like I could basically pull a Filza by the time that happens. possibly by the end. Yeah, you can't use water in lava, or you can't use water in the Nether. Also, you know how much of a pain that would be to do obsidian. Think about how long that would take to mine, even with haste too. What's up, someone? I guess. I don't know. I mean, it's pretty repetitious. But oh well. It's not that big of a deal for me, to be honest. Oh yeah, the end obsidian towers are gonna take a while. That hasn't really been considered in, to be honest. It's probably gonna take close to 155 hours. No, there's no way those take 10 hours to do all of them. They're big, don't get me wrong, they're huge towers, but seriously, they're just... I really doubt they're gonna take that long to mine, to be honest. Really? Okay, I was about to say. Dang it. Okay, never mind. Okay, if we can get 1,000 people to mine Everest, that would be... I think even 500 people could manage it in a reasonable amount of time. I better get a pretty good computer if I do that, though. And way better internet, obviously, like gigabit internet. It actually would not take that long at all if there was not water. It would probably only take like 2 months, which honestly, compared to the last section, which took close to 4 months, is a huge difference. But this section, there isn't a lot of water, I'll be honest with you. I don't... Okay, so I don't know how they're gonna do the PS5 in terms of Minecraft. Like, I don't know how that's gonna work. Cause are they gonna make a PS5 edition? I really doubt it, but that would be kind of cool if they made like a transferable PS5 edition. Or actually no, that wouldn't work. Never mind. I don't know how that would actually work. I think it really depends on what they do with Minecraft in the game. Because this may be the first system they actually don't have a PS edition just for it. Gravel's a pain out of everything. I don't know how because because of insta mining. There isn't that much gravel in another though. I think that my biggest gripe I'm gonna have with the Nether is the weird shapes and stuff like that. Like, how am I gonna go anywhere in the Nether? What's up, Ian? What's up, Jutaro? Yes, we're under the final half of the world, which honestly, it really shouldn't take that long to do. I'm not going to do anything special for 75%, even though 75% is going to be the next milestone. The final milestone is 100%, but the next milestone is actually going to be why would this be easy on Java? I mean, I guess with you know, what'd be a big pain though is items on the ground. You know how much of a pain that would be? At least this game, it's optimized with the items, how they disappear after a certain point. Trust me on that one, it's kind of a pain because I know me and my friend made a max beacon in 2 days with efficiency 5 with max pickaxes. It's not pretty because of the amount of storage you need. It would be easier for XP and stuff like that. That's sort of easier. Even though I still think I have the most efficient method with the Ender Dragon. I still think it's the most efficient method, even with OP Enderman farms. At least I don't have to deal with that stupid glitch where the villagers reset every time. That was annoying. I've actually had to use some of my diamonds to get new pickaxes, which honestly it wasn't that bad because it was only like 6 diamonds out of how many do I have now? Like 8,700 diamonds I think right now. Like I'm about to hit 10,000 diamonds, which is pretty sick. I'm not too sure how many people actually have 1,000 diamonds in their survival world. Wait, no, sorry, 10,000. Why did I say 1,000? 10,000 diamonds in the survival world. Did I say 1,000 or 10,000? I don't remember. I think I'm trying to correct myself even though I said it correctly, even though, whatever. Or not 1,000, 10,000 diamonds. Why do I have... Okay, never mind. I was kind of confusing myself for a second there. What's up, buy me a llama? Oops, wrong way. It's like right there. I mean, it is pretty crazy, not gonna lie. I use Fortune 3 only when I'm mining ore. Or sorry, when I'm mining ore later. I save a bunch of ore, and then I mine it later. Also for diamonds, I'm gonna save all the diamonds on this one layer. So I'm gonna have over 4,000 diamonds by the end of this half of this world. I think I'm gonna have over 17,000 diamonds or something like that. I don't know how many diamonds it's gonna be, but it's gonna be a lot. I'm gonna have over 15,000 diamonds in my world mined up, which is insane. Or 15,000 diamonds in general. $15,000 diamonds, not 14, 15,000. I can't wait to get to the Nether for the Nether music, to be honest with you. I know this is gonna be the biggest pain in the world to do though. The Nether's gonna be much more of a pain than the overworld. I don't know if I'll actually reach 100k subs. The only reason I set such an unreasonable goal is because this channel is pretty unreasonable and this project's pretty unreasonable on its own, so it's very fitting. That's one reason. And because, honestly, I don't know where this channel is actually gonna go in the next, like, year or so. It could explode again, to be honest. I don't really know what's gonna happen with this channel. Especially towards the end of the project. My god. You never, like, this project, it's either gonna explode again towards the end, or it's going to, just every viewer, every subscriber that I have that doesn't unsubscribe because of, for some reason, that's gonna be insane. Probably Shane. Alright, see ya, RC. Alright, see a land of mushrooms. How are you gonna do dare? I guess you forced me to do something or something? Actually no, I'd rather do truth. To be fair, I've had some pretty bad experiences when it comes to truth or dare, though, I'll be honest with you. Okay, I need some kind of sand or something. I love seeing all these weird I love seeing all the functions between the people, between everybody. It's hilarious seeing it. It's really funny seeing it all, seeing all the cognitive functions that everybody's putting out. It's funny seeing it. I'm like analyzing the entire chat. I actually don't know why I'm still called in Bedrock Massacre in the notifications. I only have 12 beacons to be honest with you. No, wait. I think 12, 11, or 12. I forgot which one it is. I don't know how many I have active. I think I have 11 active at the moment. No, I have 12. Never mind. I have 12, yeah. Okay, yeah, this is why I don't play Truth or Dare. Like, the more and more I play Truth or Dare, the more and more pointless I see it, actually. See as it is. I know it's just a game, but like, it's still kinda a very unnerving game, to be honest with you. It's a game you can't take seriously, and I take everything seriously, so... like, how am I supposed to play a game that I can't take seriously, even though I take it seriously? I don't really watch any anime, to be honest. Actually, at all. I never found any I really haven't been intrigued that much by anime. I already have enough on my plate anyway. Anybody who suggests anything, I'm probably just gonna put it off because I really have enough on my plate at this point. Why would my real name be Mythical? That'd be so odd of a real name. Kind of a cool real name actually. At the same time. That's what I'm trying to say. I can't take a game not seriously without being serious. Like, it's like basically a pre-mode that I have. What's up, Logan? It's a very generic question. What do you mean by tips? Anything in particular? You think I know any jokes? You think I know a joke? Because I don't. Is that Matthew Clark? Because I just don't know jokes, to be honest with you. They're basically foreign to me. I didn't even ow. Oh, jeez. No, that is not my last name, but, it's a combination of myth. I want it to be like a myth. And mining, so mythical. I combined them. Where's your question at? Oh yeah, I haven't done that yet. I'll probably do that later. Maybe. It's pretty good, cool boy. Honestly, my humor kind of just is very surprise-based. It has to be very surprise-based. And my own humor, like in terms of not making me laugh, but actually like my own type of humor is generally it's very witty more than anything. But in terms of actually making me laugh, it has to be something that's pretty surprising, which it isn't that hard. It's just a lot of people love doing the jokes to make people laugh, even though that's literally the most clear-cut way to make most people laugh anyway, which isn't my style. It's like you want, for some reason, at least for most people, they do try to do jokes on me. It just, it has to be off a surprise. There's no way. It can't be in a format. It has to be very raw. It has to be raw humor. And yes, I am a guy. Alright, see a cheese. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of jokes. They just don't really trigger anything inside when it comes to humor. They almost make me cringe on the inside, to be honest. That's how bad it is. And no, I'm not fake laughing at a joke. That would literally make me cringe so hard. I would like, I'm not faking laughing. I'm not gonna fake laugh about any jokes. That would literally kill me on the inside. There's a line at the punch bowl. That a punchline. I guess. I don't even know what's actually considered a punchline, to be honest. Oh yeah, I could literally never be sarcastic because everything I try to say something. It's kind of funny though. I'm like the least serious person you ever know. Like if you really think I take something seriously, yeah, you're probably wrong. I mean, I know I said earlier I take everything seriously. But honestly, that's under when it comes to games and stuff like that, but competition. Let's go with that. Actually, that's a better way to say it. But when it comes to anything else, honestly, there's really no point in taking it so seriously. Like, games are kind of hard for me to take jokingly because usually most games that I play are competition based where I compete against myself. There's a reason I only play solo games most of the time. Or if I'm competing, like Beat Saber, Smash, that kind of thing. I do not cuss. Actually, I pretty much never. I think the only time I've like really ever slipped is if I'm near people that cuss a lot. I think it's the only way I really cuss. Like if I'm near people who constantly cuss, then I'll probably slip because I do kind of mirror what other people do, so. I know my voice does sound sarcastic, but it isn't, to be honest. I mean, sometimes it's hard for me to use sarcasm, to be honest. Sarcasm is something it's really hard for me to use. Monopoly, yeah. I would take that pretty seriously. Oh yeah, don't worry. It's definitely part of my type. Like, if I know it's something that really won't harm anyone or anything like that, I won't take it too seriously. Or if it's something that really doesn't affect anyone, I will take it pretty seriously. Generally, it's like games, solo projects, stuff like that. But I'll take stuff like serious in terms of like how it affects other people. If it does affect other people, I'll take it pretty seriously. And in consideration. I don't really know how to explain it, to be honest. What's up, the other Shane? Like simple arguments, it's pretty easy to get out of an argument. Oh my god, it's really easy to get out of arguments if you just like. It's like when I know it's an argument or something like that that literally means absolutely nothing. There's no point even trying to be worked up about it, to be honest. Like, what the heck are you even doing? I know. I know myself very well, actually. It's very disturbing. But honestly, I think most people need to know themselves that well. Credit card reveal. I mean, if you know your type, then you get to know yourself way better than you possibly could imagine, to be honest. Even people who think they know themselves that well, they probably still don't know themselves that well. What's up, Ark? Make it uncomfortable. Make it very awkward. Also, I'm just gonna mention, I'm gonna touch on this just for a second. So, Cease Joseph, the person I've been following, that I've been telling you about all this personality stuff, he's gonna be making a test. A very specifically crafted design test for your type, so you get to know your type so much easier. I'm gonna put it in the channel. I think my blood type is is it A positive? Or what am I even thinking of? Like, I can't remember. How would I supposed to know my... I forgot what it was. I know it's positive. I know it's at least positive. Nobody can join the... Well, they can join Discord server. I have that in the description, but not this world. I meant touch on the subject. Touching on the personality typing stuff. Touching on the subject, not actually just touching things, just... You may regret that actually if you don't want to learn about yourself. You may regret that in the future. I'm just saying, Messy Bean. I do talk in my Discord a little bit. Not much though. Shears do not mine sponges faster. I do not have keep inventory on. There's no cheats in this world. There's no cheat or creative. Yeah, you can. People can DM me. I already know your type though, Alyssa. I already know your type by one sentence. Actually, 2 sentences. So I know everything about you. At least your type. At least I know your nature. I'm not like 100% confident, but I am fairly confident I know your type. Oh, I forgot some. I'm pretty sure I'm A positive. Thank you, Shane. Well, no, don't worry about it. I figured out your type the first day, so don't worry about it. You could have literally just had a normal conversation to figure out your type. Like, I knew your type the first stream, to be honest. I mean, if they did, they can. I mean, I'm just mining out the entire world. They can blow it up if they want to with TNT dupers. I don't really care. Apparently TNT is incredibly optimized on PS4. I even changed, go look at the FAQ, I changed my answer on there because I did not know TNT was that optimized on console. Holy jeez, man. the alphabet vomit. I am... Thank you, comrade. I am draining the ocean for the next section. Which I'm almost done actually. I think I only need this little bit. This little bit, see this right here? I think that's it. Honestly, I really wouldn't care if my face was exposed, to be honest. I'm just doing it just because. I mean, they can if you want to. What's up, soup? Like, it's not that big of a deal. I don't know why people are so bad when it comes to, sharing, like, even their age. I mean, looks, obviously, like, sharing your face is a little different from your age, but I don't know why people are so scared of telling their age online. Like, I really don't. Like, you really think anybody's going to actually care? And if you're that paranoid about it, then I don't know what to tell you. Elisa? Is it Elisa Burton? Is that how you use that? I don't know how to say that I, but... I do not hate Fortnite. I honestly don't even just care for it. And that does not mean I hate it. If you don't care about something, that doesn't mean you hate it. I hope nobody actually thinks like that. Okay, so I'm gonna build a platform and then I'm pretty much gonna transfer everything and then just jump on the last block and then just fall into the void. That's gonna be my... I'm basically sacrificing myself to the world. To the Minecraft world. It's gonna be kind of frustrating if I accidentally mine into the world though. Especially at the end. Eliza. Didn't I say? No, Eliza. Oh, I was actually close. It's Eliza, not Eliza. I was like one pronunciation off. Or one part of it off. I have played other games. This is the only thing I do. Beat Saber and Smash are the only two games I play at the moment. I don't play a lot of games, especially since I spend so much time on those two games already. Probably gonna be streaming for another hour and a half or so. Dang it, use the wrong sponge. Yeah, sure, okay. I love all the claims people make actually on Toy Cat's video. You should go look at them, they're hilarious. What's up, Cream? Like, I was looking at those comments. I was thinking like, there's no way anybody has done this. Now I really know nobody has done this. Like, somebody you could just kind of say, oh yeah, nobody's done this, or nobody's gone to the far lines or anything like that. Now I really know why nobody's done this now. And probably nobody else is ever gonna do this, even with a group of people, to be honest with you. You better just duplicate me right now, and then just clear out this world in like a couple of years. Then you got yourself a handful. Or you can just get a bunch of INJs and do it. Which, if you don't know what I'm talking about, personality typing. Because honestly, those are the only two types that can actually handle this project on their own. To be realistically handle this project. Honestly, I may do that if I can just get if I got every INJ in the Minecraft community to do the Mount Everest project, it probably wouldn't take too long. Which there should be quite a few, especially considering how big the Minecraft community is. Like, I'm not kidding, like, I'm pretty sure out of all the types, this is the only types that can actually handle this project, realistically. Like, Pippin, I think, is an INJ. Kilo's an INJ. I am an INJ. I think Scenic's an INJ. My name in Discord is, Mentical6396. Sub minute. But yeah. They're the only types, honestly, that can handle this project. I mean, you could probably get some super disciplined types to do a project like this, but honestly, I don't know. At least they can't start anything, but if you got them to do something, then, or told them to do something, then that'd be good. But to be fair, they aren't as fascinated about larger projects than INJs are. My B-date is November 4th. So INJ are two personality types. I'm basically saying like INFJs or INTJs. Look them up if you have to on Go look up personality typing on the personality typing channel on Discord, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Go look at that channel if you want to call what I'm talking about alphabet vomit. I have everything to type yourself, and I'm gonna be uploading a link to a test that he's gonna be sending out, so you actually know your type, and then you can learn about your type, and then you can learn about yourself. I mean, I can. I've said my birthday actually a couple times. I think. Pretty sure I've at least said it once, but I really doubt anybody's gonna remember it. You can also prevent immature behaviors if you know your type. Which is pretty sick. Whatever, let's just do this. I was gonna just cover that up, but... Okay, it makes perfect sense. Nice, Shane. I've done it once. I've said my birthday once, but it was a while back. I'm pretty sure I have at least once, like... Oh wait, no, I said my month. I don't think I actually said my day. I think I only said my month. I don't think I actually said what date it was. Yes, it was on stream. I am 19. I know I've said that at least once before, but obviously I'm not really expecting anybody to remember it. Alright, I think this is the last of the water. Wait, no, I have a little bit over there. Oh, there we go, that worked. Rip. I don't know. I just don't really find birthdays that really, like, I see, like, the big point in birthdays, but at the same time, I really don't. To be fair, I can say that about almost any tradition out there. Or a lot of traditions out there, at least. I don't know any, but, like, I know some traditions are pretty, I have not played COD Mobile. I don't even really like racing I mean, not racing. FPS games. I like racing games, but I don't really like FPS games that much. I'm not saying I couldn't play FPS games, I just don't find any interest in them. Ugh, God. I could get really good at them though. I know the potential I have in the game. I have a pretty low learning curve considering I'm not that really great at FPS games. I think if I practiced a bit, I could probably get really good at them actually. No. You can change cognitive focus. You won't fully change into another type though. It's hard to explain. Just look up cognitive focus on by CS Joseph. You'll see what I'm talking about. Pretty much you have your 4 sides, and whatever nurture can affect what side of the mind you focus on. So a big traumatic event usually puts you in your more, I guess you could say, more depressive side of you, which is your unconscious. So I mean, you kind of change types, but you don't fully change them. Think of like your happiness level. You know, the hedonic treadmill. It's kind of like that, where it's like no matter how depressed and or how happy you get in a certain point, your brain always flips to that baseline point. That's kind of the same thing. It's similar. What's up, Nick? Okay. Are you lagging a lot? Oh, wait, how are you lagging a lot? It looks fine from here. What is that? What? Oh dang, almost got it. That was a waste of a sponge. Whatever. I think there's some slight differences in color, but I can't really tell. What's up, Fear the Reaper? Such an interesting entrance to come in with. I'm not singing a song. I know, the server is it's quite something, to be honest. It's quite a server. I mean, come on, there's cults on there. The Minecraft theme isn't there multiple? Aren't there technically multiple? Because Minecraft doesn't actually have one song. Okay. Oh my god, dude. Really? What is that comment? Go Super Saiyan. Oh god. What? When isn't his comments weird though, to be honest with you? Remember Chung? Do you remind me of a guy named Chung's on stream that used to come here and make random comments? Yeah, the nature of this channel is literally like, or of these streams mainly, it's kind of just like normal conversation, and then you go into just craziness, and then it goes flips back. It just does a 180, and then it flips back into the weirdness, and then it, yeah, it's kind of crazy. I guess that's what happens when you mix a whole bunch of people though, and a bunch of types and stuff like that. It becomes kind of crazy. It doesn't become a collective it's like a collective stream, but it's like individualistic at the same time. It's an individualistic group stream, so it's not like there's a ton of people to have a conversation with. It's kind of like you got those few people that don't know what to talk about, so they decided to do weird comments and like such random. Yeah, I don't know. That's really all I got. What? What's up, Alex? Oh, I'm missing a sponge somewhere. Whatever. Deal with that later. My what? My textalingo? What do you mean, how's my textalingo? Are you talking about like shortening words and stuff like that? Because in that case, I don't really know. Alright, see ya, Nick. Thank you, Shane, for the 99-cent donation. It's much appreciated. It's been a while since I've actually had a donation. Wow, that's 2 in a row. That's kind of crazy. Whatever. I'll deal with that later. Hey, you're good. Small donations add up. What's up, WizTech? I don't even really need to dry all these sponges, at least at the moment. Thank you, Shane, again for another 99-cent donation. Thank you, Shane. Well, yeah, I've definitely gotten a lot more confident in streaming, at least. In this project, I've gotten reasonably confident. Oh, thank you, Ash, for the $5 donation. Sure, Eliza. That would be an odd hypothetical. I don't really know. I love it. His name changed from Cream to Orange Dude. That's hilarious. Discord name is Menthigal, capital M. Should be capital M at least. Okay. What's up, JXBing? I don't know how to explain Discord, to be honest with you. There's quite a bit to it that I don't even know what to start with, to be honest. What's up, Devin? Sure. What's up, Zach? This chat really has turned, hasn't it? What are these comments? I don't know what I would do in that situation, to be honest. Really hard for me to... There's too many things for me to actually like think about in that case. Okay, I'll look at the Discord. Kind of nervously, but you're sure I'll do it. I think this is all the water left. I'm pretty sure on that. Just gonna double check real fast. See, all this is land. Yeah, I think that's the rest of the water. Oh no, I have a little bit over here, never mind. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's a really crazy comment, Jesus. Man. What's up, Fazbear King? Barely even know who Dr. Phil is, to be honest with you. Look, I know who he is, I just don't know anything about him. I'll probably stream tomorrow around the same time, so 8:30, between 8:30 and 9:30 US, Central US. I don't know, the only reason I actually stream pretty late is because of, I don't actually get interrupted at this time, so, yeah. It's a perfect time for me to actually, like, do things without being interrupted by other people, generally speaking. I'm gonna have to move it soon, probably. Nice. Good luck with band camp. It's gonna be, I know in some schools it's pretty horrible. Or not horrible, but very brutal. Like, I know a teacher, one of my teachers, they went to state, I think, every single year. And they had like 3-a-days. I know most schools have 2-a-days. These guys had 3-a-days. Which is insane. It's like, my god. Even though I wasn't ever in band, I know quite a bit about it because I literally, most of my friends were band kids. I was like in the band, but I wasn't in the band. Too bad the athletic team won't wake up. If they would actually like specialize in things, and actually stop disregarding certain sports and stuff like that, then they may actually get somewhere in that program. But at the moment, they're kind of just staled. You can build up one program, but that's all you're doing is building up one program. You have to build up the actual, sorry, not program, one sport, or 2 sports even. You can build up a sport, and you could do as much stuff as you want in the off season, but if you don't build up every piece of your foundation, then what are you doing? Alright, there we go. Literally our logo was, literally our school logo, or at least our school motto was build a dynasty or something like that. And how are you gonna build a dynasty if like you're only building part of one? It's like you can build up the sports, but I guess that's what happens when you have a bunch of TE users in charge of the athletic program. Only care about that popularity of the sports. Only care about the popular sports. Disregard other sports. And not actually a pragmatic person that, or somebody who actually cares about bringing up the program itself. And I mean all of the program, not just like even the off season. That's improved quite a bit, but and maybe like 2 sports. That's really about it though. Yes. That's what I mean, Rafi. They don't really, like, they're mainly focusing on 2 or so sports, the bigger sports, instead of focusing on the entire program or the weak points. They're not focusing on the weak points. Like, let's just say this. Our school was always about, like, has always been told we were always slow. We changed that recently. And what's up, D1? We changed that. But now we should just strengthen other parts of the. Because for some reason it's always about speed. Always about speed for some reason. Nothing else. For our school. Yes, we made it to state in the 4x1. But we got absolutely demolished. I know it's gonna be a long process, but they need to stop focusing so much on, like, what we achieve short term compared to what we could achieve, they could achieve long term. If they just developed every part of the system instead of only developing the parts that get results. The heck is whiskey time? I think I know what that is, but I'm not too sure. Like, why are you, okay, here's a weird example. Like, this is coming from somebody who basically was a soloist in long distance in high school, practically. The biggest problem is they say they want long distance runners and stuff like that constantly. If they would actually advertise cross country or track or like long distance stuff like that and actually allowed people to, or they built up junior high stuff early on instead of letting, and actually had good results junior high, it could slip by into high school. Like, we're getting results quick, but it's not gonna last. We're very inconsistent. Nice. Nice, D1. What's up, Garrett? Like, literally cross-country lowest funded. I think we got like $750 per year or something like that, which is basically nothing, to be honest. Especially if you consider the amount of money. I don't know how much, like, our most praised sport is football, but obviously, I mean, school doesn't really praise football. Like, American football. I don't mean I know other people here around the world, so I'm gonna say American football every time I mention it. What's that music? Ninja? God dang it. To be fair, Ash, I think it's a warped perception of you devaluing yourself. If you devalue yourself, you're gonna devalue other people. Trust me, I go through the same thing. Except not to that point, at least. I more or less just devalue myself, which if you devalue yourself, then you're gonna try to start devaluing other people because you don't have the confidence in yourself to find a person to actually be with. Everyone only wants to play soccer. It makes sense, honestly. That would make sense, honestly. Yeah, football in Texas, yeah, I really hate how much it's actually praised in Texas. Thank you, Music Ninja. Wait, Nightgar, how long have you been in depression for? 'Cause I swear you said you got out of it last time. Alright, see ya, Garrett. Oh my god, I need to get some never mind. I'll just do this for now. Okay, I didn't actually expect it to break that so quickly. I didn't even see that leap pad, I mean. I mean, you said the last time you joined, or not last time, but at least a couple times before, you said you were getting out of depression. Oh. Okay. What? Yes, recovery is totally fake. You said it. Well, to be fair, if you want to get out of depression, know your type. Which I am fairly certain I know your type, Nightcore, and it's ENFP. Look up if you want to. I'm pretty sure that's your type. I'm not 100% certain, but... I was reading the wrong comment. You can't have a dog in your house. Well, Ash, of course it's going to. It's not actually depression for you and me. It's not depression for both of us. It's just we devalue ourselves. It's not actually depression. It may feel like it because our feelings are very negative towards ourselves, so it's gonna feel like it, but it isn't. Yeah, pretty much. Nightcore, just look up CS Joseph ENFP. Tell me if that makes sense. And you can figure out what actually makes you happy based on your type. And you'll be fine. It's called look up CS Joseph. I'm pretty sure that's your type. I'm not 100% certain, but it's probably ENFP. Look up CS Joseph ENFP. Depression type. No, just look up. Just literally look up CS Joseph ENFP. Learn about your type, and you can figure out. You can re-engineer your mind, basically. In a way. See, Shane. I mean, that's how I got out of my depressive states. In a way, at least. Or at least I know how to get out of it. Oh my god. Either ESFP or ENFP. I'm not really too sure. It's one of those two. I'm pretty sure on that one. I am 19. What's up, Trevor? Wait, there's two Trevors? I'll just have to go by y'all's names, full names. I needed water time. Okay, that's what I thought. I kind of thought you were an ENFP, to be honest. I can kind of tell by your, by the way you, not even just the way you speak, some of the comments you make and stuff like that kind of pointed to ENFP. To be fair, I would know that type a little bit better than most people. Because I'm actually the golden pair to ENFPs, interestingly enough. You are an ISFJ, I'm fairly certain, Ash. Missing another sponge. Somewhere. I know, there's a few extroverts obviously here. We know at least one. I know Brayden was an ESTJ. I don't know any extroverted types here. I think that's it. I think it's ESTJ and ENFP. I think those are the only types. Yeah, Ash, you're probably an ISFJ. It says most. Nightcore most. The word most is a word. So if you want to know if you're an extrovert or introvert, pretty much, if you at least want to know that, look up, just, do you initiate more? Like, do you initiate topics a lot more than, majority of the time with people? I'm not counting chat either, because obviously, I mean, some extroverts you can probably tell if somebody's an extrovert on stream, but majority of the time, where the heck is that sponge at? Do you create points in conversations? Like, do you choose your role in a conversation, basically? You can't be both. You prefer one or the other. So pretty much how you define an introvert, extrovert. Introverts gain energy from being alone. Extroverts gain energy from being with other people, and vice versa. You prefer to choose a conversation, which is extroverts, or you prefer to let other people choose for you, which is introverts. Wow, I wasn't even paying attention where I was going. Yeah, like, I kind of expected you to be an ISFJ. I see FI Critic. I see the same function in me that you have as well. It's really about just like, because you just walk up to, I mean, not obviously, not extroverts can do this, but like, some extroverts can literally just walk up to a stranger easily and initiate a point, or like walk up to even a group of people and just initiate whatever's gonna happen to them, or do stuff with them, or stuff like that. I did? Oh. Okay, give me a second. Like, I'm not saying that, like, if you get a group of introverts, one person has to be extroverted, or has to take the role of an extrovert for at least short periods of time to choose the role. Like, it's not really talking with people, it's not really liking talking with people, it's about initiating with people. It's all about initiating. Okay, good to know that I left it near the waterfall. So I'm gonna end the stream in like 10 minutes, so I'm just gonna warn you guys. I mean, that would make sense, ISTJ. All about your FI parent, FI child, all about your mood. It would make sense, honestly. Like, sometimes you can tell if it, like, ENFPs or ENTPs or something like that, like those types, are generally the most introverted. I would actually have to say intuitive extroverted types. So EN types are the most introverted out of the extroverted types, I would have to say. Like, I've made a lot of friends. I don't even really like talk that much either. It's kind of odd, but like, I don't really know how to explain it. It's like all about initiating. It's initiating versus responding. It's like if you walk up to somebody, and generally, if you just walk up to somebody, it, introverts actually have an easier, obviously have an easier time spotting this, but if you just walk up to somebody and they initiate, like, how are you doing, or actually not really how you're doing is kind of different. It's really hard to explain, actually. It's what you prefer, actually. It's what you prefer, though, to do. Naturally prefer to do. Obviously, introverts can extrovert over short periods of time, but generally speaking, they like to respond. Extroverts can do the same thing. They can respond. Um, they can respond, but generally they like to initiate. If that makes sense. Like, you'll know if somebody's an extrovert or introvert if you stay with them long enough, because if like usually a group of introverts actually interrupt each other quite often. Obviously, that's very situational, but generally speaking, that's just being general about it. So where is that sponge at? Oh wait, I see what you mean. Is it this waterfall? That was pretty satisfying, not gonna lie. Is this actually working? Where did you think I was, guys? I don't know, actually. Like, I'm pretty sure I can almost, every interaction you guys, or not every interaction, but of quite a few interactions I have seen, I can pretty much spot what function does what. Like, I'm not kidding, it's kind of crazy. like Nightcore saying something like, "Where do you guys think I was at?" It's TE statement. I did not know I could place sponges in the... My eyes do not hurt. It's pretty... I'm actually pretty far away from my screens. I actually lean back pretty far. Alright, I think I'm gonna go on in the stream now. Yeah, I'm gonna go to end the stream now. It's about to hit 3 hours, so I'll be able to finish that tomorrow off stream. And then I'll finish mining that coal, because I haven't done that yet. Wow, I have a stack of lily pads? What the heck? Did not know that. Alright, shame. Alright, I'll see you guys later.